Labs, and along with functional labs and functional
Okay.
labs. These things
Okay.
are I have experience. Not much other than that.
Okay. So you have only the few AI services of Azure that you, sorry, Azure services you have used for function app services,
Yes.
key vault storing secrets into key vault, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got it again. So let me share you something, the GenAI part, the backend part will cover it again using the Python. Okay, because as you have a sound understanding of .NET, so it will not take much time. So again, the GenAI part, let me share something. Uh, you know, uh, where is my portal? Just allow me 30 seconds. I'm sharing my screen. Okay.
Okay.
Can you see my screen? Hope it's visible.
Yes.
So if you see, there are the services that you have used. For example, you are saying function app that you have used. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So the function app again you have used. Okay. Maybe you have done something called cron job. Okay.
Mm.
So
Mm.
this function app is again also we can do kind of a deployment on function app also. We have this app services. Okay.
Mm.
App services, I think. So in that app services also you can deploy it. And the Azure Key Vault, if you have some of secrets that typically people store it inside this app
Mm.
services, okay, that you know. But when it comes to GenAI, so for GenAI services, let me show you something. There is something called Microsoft Foundry. Okay, for GenAI and deployment side, both. I'm just referring to this. This is Microsoft Foundry. So this is the
Okay.
service are dedicated to do all GenAI stuff, any use cases that you think of. So
Okay.
it is covering all sort of use cases that you can think of can be built using these services. So this is again Azure, their own AI services platform dedicated to creating all sorts of GenAI, agentic AI solutions that you can create.
Mm.
So if you see, this is called use with Foundry. So Foundry AI Hub is there, Azure OpenAI is there. For example, Chat GPT are built on Azure OpenAI. AI search, this is a vector database. If you
Mm.
want to store unstructured data, for example, so where you will store? So you need some of the place where you can store unstructured data. That is called embeddings. Because for a structured data, we have SQL based, we have a tabular data. For example, PostgreSQL is the place where you can have those data and can manipulate that, right? But if
Mm.
you have unstructured data, we need some of the vector database. So this Azure AI search is vector database where embeddings will be. Embedding is like converting text into numbers and then we are storing somewhere.
Yes.
That will have a kind of a context stored. That is
Mm.
Azure AI search. Got it?
Yes,
So
sir.
now let me hit this AI Foundry, Microsoft Foundry. Okay. So let me just go and create it here. Okay. So
Mm.
this subscription, my subscription is again pay as you go. Okay. So I will hit this one. I'll say RG. Okay. Demo back end AGNT01, let's say. This is my resource name. I'll create it. And agent name, I'll keep demo agent X01, let's say, for time. Okay. And then I'll click it here. Review and create. So what I have entered, subscription is pay as you go, resource type, the name of the agent. Okay, let's say name of the foundry resource, and the region is East US. Then I'll click review and create. It will create a foundry. So foundry is like it's like a root services. Within that we will create a GenAI applications.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one place where we have to first provision Microsoft Foundry.
Mm.
Now we'll create this, hit this create button. So
Okay.
once we hit this create button, it will provision. I mean, the Microsoft resource will be provisioned.
So it's
And
like an instance, right? Foundry is an instance. Say for
yeah, it's
example,
yes, yes,
it's a kind
yes.
of instance we can play around there. We can host our API like that. It will be there, right?
Yes, correct,
Okay.
correct. You're correct. So we are doing the same thing. Okay. So now it will take maybe a few seconds. Deployment is in progress. Okay. So once it is in a progress, then we'll see that the how we can proceed further. Now, what all services we require within this. Okay. So let's wait for some seconds. So this deployment is completed. So we'll go to the resource. Okay. And once you go to this, and this dashboard, if you see, there is something called build an apps and agents in Foundry. So every single GenAI and Agentic AI solutions, you can build it, integrate it, and also deploy it within this Foundry. So I'll go to the Foundry portal, and then a new screen will come. If you see, it's hosted on ai.azure.com. So it's a AI part. So once I click this new Foundry, so it will have a screen which are very new. So this is a new Foundry, okay? And it gives you some of the APIs, okay? Some of the APIs that it will give. Right now, we will not create anything. So it will give you API, endpoint, and Azure OpenAI endpoint it gives. There are three things. And if you want to use it in our Python script, we can use these points. This endpoint, API key to access those endpoint. And also this is OpenAI LLM. Okay. Now, if I go to this agent or maybe explore playground, okay, if you go to here, we'll see a lot of models. This is there. Okay. So if you want to create or generate anything, you can do that. But here we don't want. So first we'll go to the agent, okay, and create a new agent. Okay. Build a new agent. So once you create this new agent, and we'll say agent we'll say backend agent, let's say. And then we'll say agent. Let's say put 01 just for time being. And we'll say hit this create button. So it is provisioning with this 4.1. This is nothing but LLM. LLM is large language model. For example, Chat GPT. It is built on.
Mm.
So it will have agent that can give us the answers, depending on our prompt. So we'll see that the how this will work typically. Okay. So let's take some time. Okay. Now it is there. If you see this one, backend agent is ready. Okay. Now if you see there is a model. Model is GPT 4.1. And if I click it here, there are different models. And also I can browse more models. For example, GPT-4o mini, GPT-4.1 hyphen mini, GPT 4.0, GPT 4.1. These are the models. These are the LLMs.
Yes, sir. You
If
have created like a custom model, sir. The objective is to create a custom model, right?
here it's not a custom one, but we are using the one which are there, which are already deployed in
No,
Azure
no.
environment.
Okay, the backend agent we created, right? So that's what I just asked.
No, no, no. When we work on this Python script, then we can work on this customized way of
Mm.
integrating the AI agent. Okay.
Okay.
But here, let's say there is something called tools, wave search.
Mm.
So this is external tools. Okay.
Mm.
So it's
Mm.
on. So whenever I will write anything, it will fetch data from the wave also. apart from the LLMs. Got
Mm.
it? And there is something called knowledge. So if I add some knowledge, for example, Foundry IQ, where let's say I have some of the data, structured data is there or unstructured data is there. So I can add this as a knowledge. For the grounding response means something which are coming from our source data. That is a grounding response. Got it? And then we have a memory right now. Memory means it will have those convert. For example, if I have interacted with this chatbot for 5 times, it will store every single informations on every single term. And the guardrail is basically kind of a content filtering. For example, we put that at input. For example, in chat GPT, if you're asking questions related to violence, it will not provide you. Okay. The reason is that there is a guardrail in place. Content filtering is activated. Okay. For example, if I'm saying right now here, because this is now a playground here. So my agent will talk to GPT 4.1 through wave search because it is on through the wave search. Okay. So if I say, can you provide me 2026 research research paper related to COVID? Let's say. Let's say put like this. Okay. So once you give this informations, it will give you all the papers related to COVID in 2026 if it is available through the internet. So it is searching the internet and through internet it is giving us a response. Got it? So
Mm.
MDPPI journals and everything. So this is coming from agent. So agent here is a wave search. Got it? The same thing if I let's say this question is same. Let me copy the question, the prompt. Okay. Let me copy it. Control C. And there is a wave search. I'm making it off and saving it. Okay. So once I save it and let me refresh it. Okay. So once if I refresh it, okay. So let's check for the same prompt what response I get. Okay. Let's see whether it is giving us a response or not. Once I made it, you see what they are trying to respond. As of now, 2024, there are no genuine research paper for the year 2026 because GPT 4.1 is giving information till 2024. So it is a cutoff date.
Okay.
Okay. So that is why it is not giving us a response from the wave. But once we are using this tool and activated wave search, it was giving us a current information. Got it? So this is a AI agent. So in this course, we'll have exposure of GenAI and Agentic AI both. The beauty of this course is that apart from the backend, and we also have a deployment part. So it will
Uh,
make you like a full stack developer. Okay.
Got it. So my doubt is like if you turn off the web search, what exactly it has been present till what is as the data it will be printing. But once we activated that web search, it will search the information, gather information till date, right? That's the
Yes.
difference. Right?
Yes,
Got
yes,
it.
yes. So it is called tool calling. Typically, in agentic AI terms, we call it a tool calling because
Got
LLM has fixed set of data because they are trained on cutoff date, maybe 2024, 2025. So after that, if you are asking questions after that cutoff date, it will not give you. But your task would not be solved. We need some, agents or some tools that give us a current information. So wave search is a tool that letting LLM uh, kind of giving legs and wings to LLMs so that they are giving a current information. Got it?
got it, sir.
Yeah. So this is what I just wanted to explain here about this course that what all you will have in a single plate making will make you like a full stack developer if you join this course. Okay, Vivek, any
Yes.
more question, further question?
No, I don't have. Completely, I'm blank on this. I just need to
Okay.
have a
Mhm.
notes on this thing, and I need to learn something. That's the reason. We can't be idle every time, right? So we need to go forward. That's why I'm just looking for a training, sir.
Mhm. It will give you exposure upskilling, and also you can switch from your current role to GenAI developer or architect or maybe whatever experience you have. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And again, without GenAI and agentic AI, we will not survive. So you
Got
must
it.
have a knowledge of it.
Sure, sir.
That is the reason that I am saying, because in industry it's turbulent, lot of chaos due to
Yes.
agentic AI and Gen AI.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Any more question, Vivek?
No, sir, I'm just blank. I need to view the video again. So after that, I'll have a question on this thing.
Yeah, sure. I think if you have any question, you can ask. I think Gen AI ML tech team is there. You can text them. Okay.
Sure, sir.
And if further question if you have, then we can have a chat. Okay.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.